Hi. Hey, Periscopers. I'm going to wait for y'all to join. Hi, Lynette. Awesome. I'm so happy to have you join me. Even Felipe, all the way from Brazil. That's cool. Oh, Oily Mom, I can always count on you to join me. Thank you so much. Oh, and now TC Mom. Hi, Miran. How's it going in Trophy Club? How y'all doing today? So good to be back, and thank you for being at my house with me. I'm going to always think of you now, Miran. I'm so glad that I've got that in my head, who you are. Hi, Mom. I thought you might like this topic, Mother, so I'm glad that you joined me too. Lynette, this is so fun. You need to be periscoping and I'll follow you, okay? Oh, Abby's watching. Hi, Abby. Oh, how's it going? I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, just on the outskirts. I am actually in a little town called Colleyville. Yeah, hi from Brazil, Mom. We are talking about my mom's book today. This is The Home Experience. And you can see her right there. You can follow her on Periscope too. DebbieTitus.com is her website where you can get the book. Oh, you'll be here for school? Great. Hi from England. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Good to see you guys. I'm doing great. I've got a little bit of a cold, so I'm sort of battling through that. But it's okay. I'm getting better every day. So thanks for the hearts. I see yellow hearts and pink hearts, and I just want to keep seeing lots of hearts, y'all. I am 50 years old. My name is Trina Titus Lozano. And hi, four ladies watching with Mom. And I'm a counselor and an ordained Christian minister. And I have a great husband, a really awesome husband, been married for 32 years. And I've got 4 children, 3 are married, so 7 kids and 9 grandkids and another one on the way. So we're gonna have 10 grandkids before we know it, so I'm super excited. But y'all, home is the foundation of everything. So we've been doing a little bit of a home experience review, if you will. Oh, thank you for the compliments. So if you really want to talk about the home and family, this is the right Periscope for you. If not, it probably isn't. But yeah, we've been on a series, the Home Experience series, talking about my mom's book, and we've gone through the essential principles, restoring the dignity and sanctity of the home, the also principle, the use what you have principle, and the table principle is beginning today. So I've been very excited about this because y'all, gathering your family around the table is the best, most significant thing that you can do to create, hi Wendy, to create more meaningful relationships, to create security in their lives. It is really, I don't want to say the easiest thing to do, but it really is. It's easy. It's not that hard, and it's going to make the biggest difference. Last week, I had a single mom ask me, a single mom with 1 child at home, an 11-year-old. Of course, she only has him 50% of the time. And she just said, I want to know, what can I do? What can I do? I'm worried about him. I'm worried about the world that he's growing up in. I'm worried about what he might be getting into. And I said, you know what? You need to bring him at home and you need to start eating at your table. She's like, but I always have too much food. There's too much left over. I don't know how to cook for just he and I, so we eat out all the time. And I was just explaining to her the importance of eating at home, at your table. God created the table. In the Old Testament, we can read about that. He created the table right there at the entry of the Holy of Holies. I'm just gonna block that. Yeah, I just need gotta block the trolls so I can just have people that are seriously interested about this topic periscoping with me today. But in fact, y'all can invite people that you think would be interested in learning about the home and the table and family by just swiping up and down if you are on an iPhone and sharing, and then swiping to the right or left and sharing if you're on an Android. And then you can invite followers. Hey, thanks for the brown hearts, whoever that is. Y'all keep giving me hearts. The more hearts I have, the better. Then I know that you're there and you're listening and you're paying attention. So I'm going to read a scripture, Proverbs 9:2. She has prepared her meat. Hi, Kathy. and her wine, and she has also set her table. We just got done talking about the also principle last week. Y'all, setting the table is that also, so you prepare your food. But when you set your table in advance, your family's going to have something to look forward to. When you finish clearing the table, at night, when your kids go to bed and your family goes to bed, reset the table for the morning, okay? And then after lunch, reset the table for dinner. I don't have anyone eating lunch in my house today, so I've already set the table for dinner tonight. And take an assessment of who's going to be at your home for dinner. Maybe you can even invite someone for dinner. But be sure to set your table. Yes, make it cute. Use plates, knives, forks, spoons, goblets, napkins. Set your table and prepare so that when you bring the food and you cook the food, you guys are all sitting down together around your table at home. Really, that's like an altar at your home. Isn't that great? It becomes like this place where the presence of God will dwell in your home at your table. It's like the bread of the presence of Jesus is sitting right there with you. And statistics prove that your children it's not expensive, but the statistics prove that your children will get better grades in school. They are less likely to get into trouble. They're less likely to end up doing drugs and alcohol and getting into all kinds of messy situations if they are eating on a regular basis, like 5 days a week, around your table at home. Some of you might have to actually clear off your table so that you have room for it. If you've got mail or laundry or other things on your table, clear that off, set it up, prepare it. And I'm going to show you guys the table that I've set for my dinner tonight. But I just want you guys to know you love this topic, right? It's dear to your, I'm so glad, Lynette, that you're having a big family dinner tonight. I have 2 tables set right now, and I'm just going to show y'all. But you guys, even if there's just one of you, set a place for yourself to meet with Jesus at your table, at home. Don't always drive through. Don't do that. Bring yourself back at home. Get your Bible and set your place pretty. You deserve it. If you're a single parent and there's just you and the kids, even if there's only 2 of you, set the table. Prepare a place for your family. They will feel so special, and you'll love that it will make you feel closer to them relationally. It makes all the difference. And it's just a practical way that you can make this difference. So I'm going to give you all a little bit of a tour of my tables and my kitchen, because in order for this to really be practical and work out well for you, you need to have things to work with. You need to plan it out. And once you do that, it just gets easier and easier because you already have the stuff to work with. And I love that when people come to my house, hi Nadia, they know right where to go. They know their spot at my table. So I'm going to turn the camera right now. Okay, here's my kitchen. And, okay, now here's my table. There's the little kids table there. Here's my table for tonight. Tonight there's just going to be 5 of us eating dinner. I do have a fall theme, going on right now because it's fall. And those are actually dishes from my grandmother. Those are dishes that I grew up seeing at her house, and she's passed them down to me. Those are even her goblets from the 50s. So as you can see, this is my table. It's all ready for dinner tonight, and it's already set. I like to fold the napkins in a special way because it just makes it extra fun for everybody. There's my spot. You can see my name there. And I've just tucked like a little place card in. Now I know it's just Monday night, but y'all, we're going to eat dinner. Everyone's going to be hungry, and we need a place to sit. So I went ahead and planned it out. Now, Claire is a girl, a young lady that is staying with us right now while she's in transition. So I always like to invite people to our table. In addition to our family members, here is another girl, Sade, that's also in transition, and we're just helping her. These are clients of mine that I brought home with me to just be able to impact their life. So they've moved into our house, and they're eating dinner at our table. This is where Bryson's going to sit tonight, and then James is going to be right there. So everybody has a spot at our table. Now this is for dinner tonight. So my kitchen table, My high chairs are always here because the grandkids are frequently stopping by. But this is for me to just plan for dinner tonight. Then in here is my dining table, and it's already preset for when the family's going to come over. Hopefully later this week or early next week. It's set for them. I've got adult kids and 9 grandkids, and so you know, everybody's schedule is different every week. It just depends on when people are available. But we love to have big family dinners with everybody. So there's enough room for everybody. Now, for me to be able to seat all 18 of us, I've actually put 4 tables together. And then the grandkids, I think if you remember me periscoping last week, they helped me decorate the table. And, you know, it just makes them look forward to coming over and eating dinner. And so we'll be eating dinner. You know, it's one thing to go to restaurants and be all together, but it's not the same. You don't have the same presence of the Lord in a restaurant, because since my home is inhabiting the presence of God, and there's peace and love already here, then when people come and sit at the table, they already sense the presence of God. Okay, so there's the table for the 18 of us, and we'll just pull the high chairs around this table. I've actually put 4 tables together to create one large table, and then I had to turn one of my living rooms into a dining room in order to accommodate for our large family. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of things that I also do. Thanks for the hearts, so I know that y'all are still here with me. Really appreciate that. What I've done is in my cabinets, I have accounted for the fact that my family has grown. So since they've grown, I am sure that I have enough of everything. So I've got plenty to set the table with. So I can always set a table, and it's easy because I'm already prepared to set a table for large groups. You see a lot of plates there and a lot of bowls. So y'all, whenever you prepare plates, now I don't have a real large home, but I have to make sure that it's, you know, that it's equipped for my family. Yeah, and I've got it well organized, so it's not difficult for me to set the table. Here's my drawers. Here's my silverware. And I've actually got 3 silverware drawers because we have so many. But here's my utensils. Here's my stove. So, you know, my drink station is always set up. People usually help themselves to drinks and snacks and goodies and appetizers. So, you know, that's always there, and everybody's used to helping themselves with those things. But as we prepare a place for our families, it's just a matter of them knowing that they have a spot. You can see I've got a little kids table here and also a kids table in the dining room as well. So just depending on where everybody is the most comfortable, there's always a place for everyone. And everyone needs to know that there's a place for them. And it just blessed my heart so much because last week when we had our family dinner and a big birthday party, Landon, my grandson, has special needs. He has a trach, and so he's 3 years old, but he's not verbal. You know, he came right in, and he just crawled right up to his table. So, you know, even though he is limited in the way that he interacts with everyone, he knew right where his spot was. And that blessed me so much because, you know, he felt happy and comfortable that he had a place in Nina's house, they call me Nina, at my table. And he just crawled up there and he was just a happy little bee, bee up there at my table. So y'all, this is important. That's what we call an essential principle. This is an essential principle in your home. Please consider that it's so worth it. Like, don't neglect the fact that it is worth it. We don't just want to just feed our people. We don't just want to throw food out there, and we don't just want to be driving through to meet the immediate needs of that everybody's starving. But y'all, consider the fact that it is so worth it to plan and prepare the meals for your family. They'll be healthier, and they'll be there. It nurtures their soul and it nurtures their heart to know that they have a place at the table in their home. So y'all, set your standards high. Make it a desire of your heart to have an atmosphere of peace and love in your home, and make it a goal. Now you've got all the power to make this happen. Make it a goal to set your table. Make it a goal to prepare and to decide and to determine what you're going to serve at your table. Your husband or you guys really want to have friends over. You know, exactly. You invite friends over for dinner. Start a new tradition. There you go. Start a new tradition. Invite friends over for dinner. And you guys just make it a goal. I'm going to set my table. I'm going to prepare for my family. I'm going to prepare a place where their hearts can be nurtured. I'm going to prepare a place for our relationships to grow. And I love one conversation rule around the table, that everyone around the table has one conversation. So we're all paying attention to each other. We're all listening to each other. We're learning manners together. And y'all, every meal is not going to be without chaos when there's lots of little kids. But you know, we don't ever have to, even though there's all kinds of stuff going on and it might feel chaotic, it doesn't mean that there's this spirit of chaos. Even though there might be a lot of activity and noise, there's still a spirit of peace. There's a spirit of we're having fun. There's a spirit of I'm excited that we get to all be here together. And then you kind of go with the flow, roll with the punches. You know, if food gets spilled or the milk gets spilled or whatever, it's okay. It doesn't need to stay perfect, and it's not going to stay perfect. But the point is we're all here together making memories together. So I hope that y'all are inspired to think about what's for dinner tonight and to plan and prepare and to set your table. I'll be back at 9 and let me know how y'all did with that, okay? And we'll be talking more about this essential principle of the table. And then later this week, I'll be at my daughter Brooke's house, and we'll be sitting around her table, and she can tell you from a practical way of how she incorporates this principle with her 4 children. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for all the hearts. Check out my website for more Periscopes, TrinaTitusLozano.com. Bye. See you at 9.